As of today, we are 9 points ahead in the opinion polls. We have Keir Starmer, our socialist Prime Minister, is terrified. Do you know, he mentioned me 16 times today in a speech.
Nigel Farage expressed that Keir Starmer is terrified of him following a significant attack from the Prime Minister during a speech. Farage, the leader of Reform UK, noted that Starmer mentioned him 16 times while speaking at a glass factory in the Northwest. At a cryptocurrency conference in Las Vegas, Farage stated, "Keir Starmer, our socialist Prime Minister, is scared. He brought me up 16 times in his speech today. I'm living rent-free in his mind." Hello viewers, welcome to UK Pancakes. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell so you don't miss any insights about UK elites. This comes as Reform UK is gaining popularity in national opinion polls after recent successes in local elections. Earlier this week, Farage aimed to appeal to Labour's traditional working-class base with several policy proposals, including reinstating winter fuel payments for all pensioners and eliminating the two-child benefit cap if his party gains power. In his speech, Starmer criticised Farage's plans to spend billions upon billions in an unfunded manner, calling it a repeat of Liz Truss's approach. He emphasised his desire to protect working people from the potential consequences of Reform's policies. Farage has positioned Reform UK as the party of working people and accused Starmer of lacking a genuine connection to the working class. In response, Starmer asserted, "I know what it means to work 10 hours a day in a factory 5 days a week because that's what my dad did every single working day of his life. I grew up with that experience. So I don't need lessons from Nigel Farage about the issues that matter most to working people in this country." In essence, Starmer claims to relate to the working class, while suggesting that Farage, coming from a wealthy background, is not trustworthy. The Prime Minister faced challenging questions from the media.
Living rent-free inside his head. I'm thrilled to be here today, but to announce that rather than just words, we have put together, and this is exclusive for today, the Crypto Assets and Digital Finance Bill,
including whether Farage was indeed living rent-free in his mind. Meanwhile, Farage took the stage in Las Vegas to present a draft cryptocurrency bill, advocating for a lower tax rate on crypto profits and new legal protections for digital payments. His proposal includes reducing capital gains tax on crypto assets from 24% to 10%, establishing a 2-year regulatory sandbox for financial services, and prohibiting discrimination against payment methods. At the Bitcoin conference, Farage remarked, "If taxes are reasonable, people will pay them. We're going to establish a Bitcoin digital reserve in the Bank of England and introduce legislation preventing banks from closing accounts for trading in legal crypto or digital products. No more debanking, ladies and gentlemen. We're taking this very seriously. It's fascinating. 7 million people in Britain own crypto assets, and 1 in 4 people under 30 have them. Despite the outdated Labour and Conservative governments, there has been no progress in this area. My goal, when we win the next election, is to bring us into the 21st century. We are going to initiate a crypto revolution in Britain and make London one of the world's leading trading hubs. We are completely serious about this." The leader of Reform UK continued, "In the early 90s, I witnessed the rise of the European Union. I observed the development of globalist structures aimed at undermining our democracy and diminishing our ability to elect representatives who genuinely influence our laws, transferring that power to a global bureaucracy. I opposed it. It took me 25 years to achieve Brexit, but we succeeded. We voted to leave. And if we were still part of the European Union, this would not even be possible. I believe in national sovereignty, but I am also concerned that governments across the Western world have become too large. They interfere and attempt to control nearly every aspect of our lives. We have already discussed the banking industry, which has often behaved poorly. Therefore, I also advocate for individual sovereignty. Bitcoin represents ultimate freedom from excessive government control." This proposal is Reform's first piece of drafted legislation and comes as the party's national polling rises. Earlier today, Nigel Farage faced criticism from Keir Starmer, who warned that Reform's policies could crash the economy and lead to higher mortgage costs. Starmer challenged voters, "Can you trust Nigel Farage with your future, your jobs, and your mortgage?" These criticisms followed Farage's announcement of policy proposals on Tuesday, which included increased tax breaks for married couples and reinstating winter fuel payments for all pensioners. There is a valid argument that excessive tax cuts or rapid spending increases can lead to instability. However, the significant inflation during Liz Truss's time in office was tied to the unique circumstances as the UK and the world emerged from the COVID pandemic. Her actions exacerbated the nation's economic challenges. In some respects, Sir Keir did a great service to the Reform leader by taking Farage seriously not just as a Brexit advocate or a figure for protest votes, but as a potential future Prime Minister. His major speech criticising Reform's tax and spending proposals can be seen as a compliment. Consider this: Sir Keir also disagrees with the Green Party's policies, but he doesn't devote significant speeches to attacking them because no one believes the Green Party will ever gain power. This is precisely what Mr. Farage aims for. He seeks to persuade voters that he, rather than Conservative leader Kemi Badenoch, is the true alternative to Sir Keir, and that casting a vote for Reform is not a wasted vote. Keir Starmer expressed a similar sentiment at a recent gathering of Labour MPs and is now reinforcing this message through his speech. However, could it be possible that Sir Keir wants to elevate Reform as the true opposition because he believes that when the election approaches and voters seriously consider who they want in number 10, he will find it easier to defeat Mr. Farage than Kemi Badenoch? Thanks for watching till the end. Drop your thoughts in the comments section. We hope to see you in our next UK Pancakes.